So friends, now we will move to the visualization part of Power BI. So first, few things we can talk about. Power BI allows us to create report to a great level of detail. Creating a report in Power BI contains importing data into Power BI, creating a column chart and creating different kind of visual customization formatting in multiple ways, and we can even explore various charts in Power BI. So, to explore how to create bar charts in Power BI in this coming video, and you will learn the difference between column charts and bar chart. The difference is that column charts features vertical bars while bar chart features horizontal bars. And in coming classes videos, you will learn about visualizing data over time using line chart. Start by importing and transforming some data in Power Query and then creating a line chart. You will also experiment with multiple formatting operations on the line chart. So first we will start working with column charts in Power BI. Our today topic is working with column charts in Power BI. This is first kind of visualization we are creating in Power BI. So we are going to start this by importing some data and construct some data from Microsoft Excel and constructing simple bar chart visualization into Power BI. So what we will do before, we will go to file, we will create save as, and we will give the name creating a bar chart. A bar chart. We are giving this name and we will go to the save. So we have saved it like a creating a bar chart. Now this report consists page 1 here, and we should change the name it to the little descriptive manner. So what we will do to change the name, we will just right click, we will see the option duplicate page, rename page, and we will select rename and we will put the name bar chart. So now we have changed the name even. Now what we will do, we will lead to the Excel file. So before loading, we just switch over to the Excel file which contains raw data. Let's see where is the data. What we will do for that, we will go to the Power BI folder, and this is here USA Superstore data. So before loading into Power BI, we just want to have a look on this. What does it contain and about what it is talking. It is taking some time. So let's see. This of course a tabular. This Excel file contains US Superstore data. So this of course a tabular data arranged a number of rows into column. Each row in this Excel file corresponds to one sale. That is one uh, transaction from a retail superstore. So each row you can see has the information about the country here, city, state, and some other geographical information even there. So as well as the sales, quantity, discount, profit, those columns are on the right side. So you can easily see what information it is containing. It is telling about transaction details of USA Superstore, containing the customer name, customer segment, country, city, state, postal code, and their address. So what they have purchased, we are having order ID, and what they are name, segment, address, they are corporate, consumer, whatever they are, we are having details about the customer. So let's switch back to the Power BI desktop. There you can see that at home menu there is a option. You can see uh, import data from a Excel workbook. This allows us to load the Excel workbook in Power BI report. So we will click that option and navigate to it. So after this we will hit open. It will take us to the navigator. Just it will take few seconds, few moments. So we are loading a data of USA Superstore. Now we have opened with navigator. You can see at the top of the display options there are few files. You can see there is a folder icon along with the name of Excel workbook. Down below you can see two worksheets containing within this workbook. So click on the checkbox which we really want to load. So this is a USA Superstore XLS. Below you can see one of the worksheet contained within this workbook. So click on the checkbox and corresponding data appears on the preview pane. Over on the right, this is a handy dialog for us to preview the data we are importing, and on the right on the navigator we have options to load, transform and cancel the data here. So let's click on load. This takes us out of navigator and we are back to the Power BI desktop again. Now if you look on the right, it's taking few moments, few seconds. So when the data will be loaded, it will be here only. So now if you look at the right, we can see on the field menu here, we have one table corresponds to USA Superstore. This of course refer to the data within the imported workbook. Click on arrow of here. It will show the multiple columns it has. Few columns have little sigma sign. This indicates these are numeric columns and the aggregations is done, which is going to be performed on these columns by default is the sum operation. Aggregation done is by default is the sum operation here by Power BI. So in the left side we can see here by default we are on report view. Let's change it by clicking on the data view. And this data view in turn gives us the representation of the data of rows and columns. Once you can see this is the same which we were seeing, and you can see this is the same data or no. So once we have explored the data for our own satisfaction, we can click back to the report view and proceed to add our first visualization. This is a couple of ways to do so. For one, if I want to do this is also a new visualization, and you can also second one method is this one, which is in the top menu. See this little tooltip tell us about add a visualization to your report. If we want to add a visualization, we can even click here, and this allows us to add a visual to your report. We can add a visual in a report by simply clicking here. So another alternative is here by adding visualization from here. See, if we click here on visualization, another kind of alternative we are going to use here. So to pick a visualization from the toolbox, we click on the second icon, this one. Okay. And this tooltip tells us there is a stacked column chart. Clicking on that adds a stacked column chart placed on our report. And then we can go ahead and customize this by different kind of dragging and dropping. First, just put it down here. So this is a stack bar chart. Now we can customize it and the required fields from our data into the visualization properties. So way to right, scroll down, we choose the state field. See, by scrolling there is some, I think state field will be, this is talking about SIP, sales. See, this is state field. We can simply drag and drop into the visualization axis. So for our visualization, so we are selecting state and we are simply dragging it here. So state of the USA Superstore are on x-axis. Now we will go to the, we will choose the next thing we want to visualize. So we want to visualize the sales field from the list on the right, and we will just drag and drop into the values of the visualization. It may have some different kind of things for different version of Power BI. So you have to check accordingly. It may have little bit variation, but not too much. Now we will see that values contain only. So guys, what we will do, we will first close it. No. What we will do? So now you can see that it contain only one column per state, and having this added this column as stacked column chart here. So x-axis we have, on x-axis we are having different states, and on the y-axis we are having sales in million. So this tallest bar correspond to the state of California. If you however, then we can see we have a tooltip. California, if you hover here, this is giving information about the state of California as well as the numeric information. So what we will do now, okay, now we will if we want to explore some other state, we can simply by hovering we can see state of Illinois has sales of this. State of second highest is state of New York has some of sales of this. So we don't have here longer bars. So we will go to here. We will see which one state is here. State of Maine has some of sales 1270.53. Similarly, West Virginia has 1209. So on the left we have longer bars and on the right we have we have smaller bars. So if we want to see in more details, we can go here and we can see the state of North Dakota is the last one here, which is having sales of 919. Now let's come back to the visualization part. Visualization pan towards center of the screen. If we want to change few things here, we see. If we want to change few things on the already created visualization, we can do here. So you can see there is a little point roller here, and if you hover there, you can see that this icon corresponds to the formatting option of our visualization. It is showing format your visualization. Down below we have, so if we click on this, we have various cards. Let's choose x-axis. So by choosing x-axis, you can see that allow us different kind of customization. It allows us for customization of color, font, values, area height, and concatenate labels. So what you will do, if I am going to change it, we can drill down into so if we go to the general option, there are some general options too. So if we go to the text size, if I'm going to increase it, let's say we are going to increase it up to 12. So you can see there is a change here. There is a change. You will see size and name will appear more prominently here by clicking on this. So we can have some more customization, like let's choose a different color. This is black. So if we go to the color, I am selecting it to black. So let's select it this one. So we can see there is a change in the name color. So let's change some more things. We can change font. Uh, which kind of font we really want. We really want Arial. So we have changed it. So we can see it's showing a better kind of visualization. So if we feel bars are little close together, we can do minimum category with slider to appear each bar prominently. See, if we are seeing bars are too much close, we can change it for better view. So in similar fashion, we can adjust some other kind of properties. So we are doing it. Here, so you can see how we can make the visualization better by different kind of visualization format, by using visualization format. So here I am ending this demo where we loaded in data and constructing the visualization. We will continue our exploration to build visualization into Power BI into demos in coming videos too. So we will construct different kind of videos. I hope you got how to create a chart, how to create a column chart here, you understood, and how we can format, how we can change it to a better view. I guess you are getting this. Okay friends, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.